Good morning. Good morning to you, to you, to you. How are you doing today? How are you doing? How's everyone doing though? For reals. For reals. The key word is for reals. You can't give me that, then don't give me that, you know? We are doing a different time zone stream. I know we don't normally do this around this time, but well, typically today we don't. But hi, come here. Where are you going, buddy? Okay, bye. But you know what? I have to do a lot more streams. I'm literally running out of time, so like when I'm laying, I'm just gonna quickly. There you go. You know what I'm saying though? Like we are. Yeah, we are 3 missions away, three parts away from finishing this entire game, and I'm okay with that. We're gonna see if you can hear me. How you doing, whoever's here? Hi, welcome to the stream. Just aren't you a beautiful person? I think so. How you doing, whoever's here? Hi, welcome to the stream. Just aren't. All right. Well, no one's chatting me up, so I sit here. All sats. We're gonna go see Trinity. Then she has to go away. And I don't like her. Just don't kidnap me. You don't just kidnap. Oh, man. I was scratching my eye. I'll gook. Gook clock. Gook clock. Alright. Let's go. I said. We have 3 parts of this, so I'm gonna be doing this now, and then in 12 hours, in around 16 hours, and then pretty. I'm aiming for every like 12 hours. Killer!
There you are. Feeling better?
No.
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
I don't trust you. I don't. I will refuse.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy.
I do not.
In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission,
Right.
her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
I like your outfit. It's the only compliment you're getting.
That's better.
That look good?
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends.
Well, they
They're
are.
not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
We'll see about that. I don't trust you. You know, let's just have Keanu Reeves in here too. Let's just go. You know, we've got someone from John Wick. We've got someone from The Matrix. Let's have Keanu Reeves. He's doing video games. He's a he knows what he's doing.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
What?
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him.
Hi.
The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Hey, Aloy, take a bite of your apple. I forget. I don't.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below.
A safe house?
Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
I gotta say, the fact that she touched the metal in game impresses me, and I'll tell you why. So we got things like kissing and all that stuff, right? So far, like the fact that they've managed to make it so seamless, perfect. Please keep the evolution of gaming going.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits.
Always know your enemy.
A place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Right.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with.
She's got a plan of her own,
Hand,
too.
We'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
When you double cross your team and you try to double cross them, typically they're gonna double cross someone else. Aloy, being naive as she is.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I Returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you.
Who, you?
That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Sorry. When is that out again?
So you
Oh
know
my
all
gosh.
about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned,
Oh my
my
gosh.
parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we?
No! See, bad guys say that! Be bad guys!
But you
Bad
didn't let
guy!
that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither
Bad
did I.
guy!
I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Wait, so April 1st is when Morbius comes out? That's next Thursday. Alright, I'll go watch it. I'm gonna watch that one. I'm very curious. That movie though, again, I'm excited for it, but it feels like a movie that should have come out in 2000. It feels like a Blade type of movie, you know? And isn't that PG-13? I don't know, man. It feels like, you know, Blade or X-Men kind of like movie from the early 2000s. Yeah. So, we'll see.
What happened when Far Zenith
Oh.
approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
You beat Fallen Order! Wait, you said you beat Fallen Order? Is that your first time? Hey, my man, what do you think?
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
Yeah, you're using me.
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Farzenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Right? And you know, when you get a PS5, that also has a free upgrade. So, FY Platinum it. Dude, get the Platinum on PS4, and then you'll get another Platinum on PS5 waiting for you. Or I think you have to unlock it, but I'm not sure. I actually haven't even, like... Yeah, I think all the trophies I got in the... Did I even open the game? I don't even know.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Hi, girl.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
What do you think of the ending, though? And are you excited for Jedi Fallen Order 2? Don't spoil the ending, though, just in case people watch this and never played Jedi Fallen Order. I try, even games and movies and TV shows that have come out years ago, like even Breaking Bad, I would never spoil for anyone, you know, who haven't seen it. There are people that have never seen certain things that we have.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Good. I'm the same.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy.
Right.
But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, though. I'm enjoying the conversation, but why do you need to end the conversation midway and be like, do you want to continue with your mission or do you want a little more? It's like, just give me the cutscene, or a cutscene, just give me a dialogue that explains my mission, and then move on. And that's great that you want to give it a conversation wheel, but these should be more choice-based.
So how did you finally
But-
approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Bye, Harley. There you go. I haven't even platinumed the game. I think about it. I think about platinuming the game, but I don't know. Too many games. You have to pick and choose. So, and for the final conversation, pace.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
This is cool. What am I looking at? This is cool. Like the pass? Alive.
What are they doing to her?
It's alive?
Reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
She can't. It's a.
You're alive.
What?
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Yeah, they wouldn't do this if she wasn't bad.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be
Oh.
Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later.
Interesting how she can't.
First, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
What is
The
that?
ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
I still gotta get that temperature trophy for the machine. I haven't done that at all.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me.
Whoa.
Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
That look good? I know, it's just easier if, it's fine. Oh, yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, it's 96 gigabytes on the PS5. That look good? I'm sorry, like, wow! That look incredible! Holy cow, the moss! Oh! Whoa!
Should save my plasma ammo. Use something else.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
And hey, I got you the trophy, sir.
I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
I agree. I want to get that off my own my own PlayStation. It's good. I like the PS5 version, but it's a pretty big game. Cool. All right. We should. Holy cow! I don't want to. What are we looking at here? Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I am... Interesting. Far Cry 7 is gonna be an only online game, apparently. That, or I heard they're thinking of going to space or something with that one? Man!
Wing. Good. I'll be roosting on the peaks above the base.
Oh, can I fly one?
Felt cold enough for a snow.
Infinite Warfare? What do you mean? Are you asking if I own Infinite Warfare? Look! Oh my gosh! It is incredible how beautiful this looks. Actually, I want to go see something. Before we even decide... One of my friends got a PS5. Maybe. But with graphics like these, jeez, I want to see something. I want to fly it. So the reason I want to fly it is because I want to get up there. I might be doing. Oh.
Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too.
Whoa. What? What? I'm just chilling with one of these. Really? Never mind. Never mind. Disappointed. I was trying.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths.
Avatar.
What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
It's
The
time.
rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
Let's go!
It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
No more words! Action!
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Talk to Zoe. I ain't talking to her. I ain't talking to her. Alright, guys. This is the... man, can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are close to finishing. Like, it's insane. I've enjoyed my time a lot more. I love what they've done with the plays, actually. Oh? Oh. Okay, well, that's not quite cool. Yes? Yes? There it is. Ah. What we got over here? Actually, I'm just gonna do it. Puts the lime on the coconut and mix it all. Really? Oh. See, I would totally upgrade the outfit, but the problem is... Ooh. Now... We're just gonna create something. Wait, can I? Oh, I can't. I'm missing one? Alright, what does that do again? A small jar of highly explosive material held aloft by floating orb. Once placed, it detonates on contact or when shot, creating an extremely powerful explosion. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. What was that? What are you telling me? But that's not what we're doing! Man, I'm gonna have so much stuff to do when I'm done the game. That's okay! There's that mission that I need. How many skills do we have here? Wait, how many skills? 8. Oh man, yeah. Let's go. What is that? Penetrating rope. Fires a rope that can attach to any part of enemy, including armor, without needing to fully draw. Does not use any ammo. Really? Nimble crafting. Craft tools. Yes. Place traps faster on fields. Take less damage. Alright. Recover more and no. Alright. What's this? High volley. Fire of... I don't want to fire from the skies. Ammo expert. Craft more ammunition from the same amount of resources. Heavy weapon plus. Deal more damage while using a heavy weapon. You don't have to tell me twice. Automatically recover health sooner when the... Ah, okay, well, this is it. Let's go! Roll back over, right? What are you doing?
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
How are there factions? I'm very confused.
Do you think so will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Hoylo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
That's kind of funny. I actually like that.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Hoylo tries to take on Regalla's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
I was stuck, okay? I was absolutely stuck. I couldn't do any side quests. I would have actually done some side quests if I was given the opportunity. But, some maniac thought it'd be okay to stop me from doing side quests. True story, I say. Oh, right, I got my coil. What are we doing? Increased damage dealt when using overdraw with a weapon. Increased tear? Damage, no effect on armor. Increased damage dealt while in... yes. Oops. My bad. Increased damage dealt with using... Increased damage against Oh, hello. I did it. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna finish our conversations here and then call it not call it a day. Actually, how much time we got left? Yeah, probably have to call it a day to be honest. Yo, that's cool. What's that?
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Don't say nice things! Oh yeah, no, I need as much as I can get here. You know what? I can look at this stuff later. I do want to take the conversations before I head off.
going to be okay.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth. An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted. Not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
I agree. I don't trust her.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
Maybe.
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works.
I'm actually excited to see where this goes.
What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki, another of our ancestors. If we can acquire the data on it, we might be able to fix the system back home. Then my sister, my parents, other families won't have to live in fear of their homes washing away when the long rains come.
Right. And to find it, we need to head back to San Francisco. I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Let's go.
And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
It's gonna be sad if another person dies. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to talk? That seems kind of underhanded, doesn't it? Is there anyone else? Really? What about Gaia? Gaia always has something really boring to say. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. Gaia!
It feels empty in here.
Gaia's not here. I guess we're just gonna go, Really? Alright. Off we go. Let's go.
You can survive freezing? So can I.